Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going way better than fantastic. And your journey to self-betterment is going way better than fantastic as well. Today I want to talk about something very important. And that is workplace narcissism. Because it's something that has come up in the questions in the comment section as of late. And there are other questions I'm going to get to for sure. Because they really are great topics I think we need to cover. So keep the comments and questions coming. Because the more we share, the more we can go through these things and grow our discernment regarding the people we deal with in our day-to-day life. But today, we are going to talk about workplace narcissism. And it's very important because the narcissist in the average workplace has become a normal thing, sadly, that is hard to get away from. And the reason comes back to societal narcissism. You see, though, there are opportunities to make money elsewhere instead of working for someone else. And I would highly encourage you look into that. Meaning, don't go out and quit your job tomorrow. But look at things you can do to make some small income and see what you can do to turn it into a full-time job. It might work. It might not. But it's worth a try. But here's the thing. Just like it seems the ability to have relationships and build a family. It seems like almost every avenue where one can do that has been somehow cut off. It seems that way for someone to become successful as well. And that's the way these companies like it. You see, when you as an individual work for a company because you want to, not because you have to, you will in most cases be treated way better. Even if these people are narcissists. Because narcissists can fake to be nice to people if they really have to. And if there is a reason in their mind that requires them to do so. But once you are in the role of you need a particular job for you to live and pay your bills, they know they have you right where they want you. You see, again, societal narcissism can be compared to the narcissists you were raised by. Or the narcissists you got entangled with. Narcissistic parents have a thing to mess up their kids in one way or another, so they will always need that parent in one way or another. A rich narcissist parent might overly spoil their child. So this child will have poor money management skills. Thus they will always need to run back to their narcissist parent to bail them out of their bad life choices. Poor narcissists' parents. And I can speak to this one. As this was my mother. They will sabotage your life. Meaning your education. Your talents and your skills. And your social interactions. With the hopes you will find yourself on some sort of government assistance. So you will never leave them. And they can feed on the pain all of this brings to your life. A narcissist parent might overfeed their child so they have a weight problem. It goes on and on and on. Narcissists will cut off any chance you have of success so you can't escape the narcissistic abuse that is happening to you. Here's the truth. Most people's job wouldn't be half bad if they didn't have a narcissist boss. That's the simple truth. Most people desire to get out of the company they are working for. Not really because of the work. But because of either the people they work with or the person they work for. Yes. There are some jobs that are so stressful regardless they have to stop. But, by and large, I think if most people were asked, if you had a boss that treated you fairly, would you want to stay? Most would say yes. So simply put, we are in a market that favors the narcissist boss. And you have to understand going in. This is how most companies are built. They are built on passive-aggressive abuse. Love bombing. And then devaluing. Even if you are a top performer. they will do what they can to poop on your name and make it seem like you're not a good employee. With the hopes you will do what? Attempt to prove yourself, just like we did with our narcissists' parents and the other narcissists in our lives. This is a tough one, because there really isn't a lot of choice. However, if you can, possibly try to work for a smaller company. A place that allows for more flexibility there. Can and does narcissism still exist in such places? Yes. But you have a better shot at finding a place with friendly people and cool bosses. And where you might be able to get promoted regarding your ability and your talents. Whereas working for a big company, just know from the jump, you are walking into a den of narcissism and narcissistic abuse. Because these types of places often reward the narcissists. Places like this love to use up people and then get them so discouraged they quit on their own. Why? So such companies don't have to pay unemployment, and so they can hire someone at a cheaper rate. So such companies know they are going to be putting the screws to you from the day you walk into the door. Oh, they might be polite. And they might ask you out for lunch. But they know, once their higher-ups want pressure to be put on you to get you out, so they can hire someone cheaper. The narcissists are more than happy to do so. This is why you need to be discerning and see good life opportunities where you can. Be careful. Don't overextend yourself. But don't be afraid to try either. I've often talked about many people in this community that make content. And we were and are making content from the heart. We sincerely want to help so others can have better lives than we had. But at the same time, in this space, because of how it worked, we were actually making money to do so. Now, would I do this even if I'm not making money? Yes. I would be and have been doing my best with your help to keep this channel afloat. And I appreciate you all that have helped over the years. But like many of us, we were thinking, finally, I can do something I'm good at. Something I love. And I can quite possibly quit my job and do this full time. But just like how relationships are today, or many of us, a door was slammed in our faces. But we keep going. While we try to be discerning regarding things around us and life opportunities. You know, sometimes if you quit, you might have been so close to the goal and not even know it. Things can change. Other platforms might arise. You never know. But narcissists don't want you to feel that way. They want you to mentally, emotionally and physically give up. So you stop trying to have a better life. Because a better life means you have more control. And more control means you can avoid narcissists more often. And please know, narcissists do not want this. And this goes back to societal narcissism. Look at all of the things that are being closed off in life. Most of these things that are being closed off are things that could allow a great many people to have better lives and not deal with narcissists as much. If these things weren't closed off. So simply put, most of these typical workplaces are built on the model of narcissistic abuse. And in my humble cartoon opinion, I believe they do it on purpose. Because they feel it's a great way to maximize their profits. It's that simple. It's that simple. They love bomb you in the door, and when you've been there a year or two too long in their eyes, they start to devalue you for no reason at all. Then they will be nice again and then devalue you again. And they will get you so upset you can't bear to go into work. You have to take a deep breath before you walk through the doors every morning. It's all done on purpose. They want you eating their food, shopping at their stores, and working at their jobs. They don't want you to think and work for and feed yourself. They can't have that. They can't have that. So in the meantime, if you are working for such a place and trying to get out, work on yourself. Work on yourself and ideas you have where you can work for yourself. And on top of that, look for work at smaller companies where at least you will have a 50-50 chance of working someplace fair and enjoyable. Narcissism is everywhere. And the reason why you haven't climbed to the top of the ladder at your job is because your job is built on narcissism. If things were reversed, meaning the way these companies run their show, if things were reversed and they were about quality, you would likely be the boss. Most of you are bright, smart, and have a lot to offer. It just doesn't fit with the evil way these companies currently run. It's sad. But that's the truth. Well, I think this is a good place to stop. Please leave your thoughts. I would like to know what you think about this and other topics. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.